Hi.
Hi. Why does it always do that?
So who's the imp?
Jamie is your imp. Okay.
Thank you.
No
Yeah.
worries.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Elliot is your minion.
Elliot is my minion. Let me just stick a little thumbs down there then. Cool. And do I have bluff rolls?
Your bluffs are investigator, fortune teller, and soldier.
Investigator, fortune teller, and the soldier. Cool.
Yeah.
Cheers, Steve.
Okay, no worries.
Awesome.
Hello.
Hey.
You are told 0.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, and I keep kidding you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Excellent. So everyone who should have got information, hopefully got information. And if you didn't get information, I didn't bother visiting you. I hope that I did the right thing. But for my sins, I have been killed in a really horrible, gruesome way that is too gruesome for me to describe. Breakout rooms are open for day 1 for you to work out what's happened.
Okay. Cool. I'm not going to talk to you, Ross, after yesterday. I'm joking.
I deserve that.
No spoilers. I'm only halfway through the game. I started listening to it last night.
I deserve it. Okay.
All right. So,
sorry, just a quick rules question. Are there any, because there's a few players in the game, does that change any of the roles that can be in or out of the game, or it could be anything?
Anything.
It can be anything.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we have 5 townsfolk, 1 minion, and 1 demon. So if we hear of an outsider, we know that the minion was most likely a baron.
I don't think it's likely, but if you randomized
Possibly.
it could be there. Yeah, right.
Possibly.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So
who
who wants to take the risk and chat with me?
I'll chat with you, Ross, if you like.
Okay, go to mine, please.
Yeah.
I will give you, I don't know, how many fingers? 10 minutes. That'll do.
10 minutes.
That works.
Generous.
Come on, neighbor Trey, do you want to chat? I'll chat.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
I'll come to your room, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to be the arbitrary Chris role this game, so just
you're not going to say nothing, basically.
I will be a good listener. All right, we're going. All right, where did Jamie go? He's in my room. All right.
Bro, do you want to talk to me?
Yeah, sure.
My room?
Yeah, I'll come to your room.
Like being picked last for the team.
Oh.
You know, it's fine. I don't have any info right now.
No.
Just take this opportunity to merch.
Very classy. Looks like quite a big cup, actually. Is it?
Yeah, it's 11 ounce or whatever. It's the bigger one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, because I can only get. This is the only way I know it's big because I can only get 2 fingers in my cup. So the fact you've got 4 in, that's got to be a decent size.
Yeah, they got the one is like probably about half that size, and then.
Oh, very nice.
I have both set up. I just got the bigger one because I love coffee.
Yeah.
What game? Hi, Jürgen. Is it Jürgen?
Jürgen.
Jürgen. Hello. What game are you playing later?
Jürgen. I'm hosting my Valentine's Day game later.
Oh, lovely. Just loving the Clocktower as well.
No. It's Werewolf.
Werewolf. Lovely. Very good.
I thought it was pretty clear I didn't like this. I thought it was
Oh
pretty clear.
yeah, no, you absolutely were. I have the memory of a goldfish, so.
But they have memories?
Well, yeah.
Longer than actually people say that 5-second rule isn't
it's a bit
actually
of a
true.
myth, isn't it? Yeah. Bit of a myth.
Okay. You want to chat?
You can. Sure.
Okay,
I'll go to your room.
Okay, sure.
Who is in the room? Who is?
Oh, I should be going around looking at rooms, shouldn't I? Whoops, sorry.
I'm looking at him.
So, Elliot's not
I'm gonna
here.
be hide myself.
Ross is just gone. Oh, George. George?
Yeah, sure. I didn't get to have a chat with you yesterday, did I? We'll have a chat.
I don't think so. No,
No, I didn't. Okay, sure. I'll go to mine.
Other category, if that makes sense.
Yes. Makes sense.
Okay, I'm going to go back and try and
Yeah.
talk to a few other people.
Yes, then you is not alone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I can go bottom half to you.
So I am in the top half.
Wait, sorry, just a quick clarification. When you say top half, bottom half,
As in, like,
is it the whole thing?
As in the townsfolk.
Just the townsfolk,
Yeah,
and
not the
outsiders
not
don't
the-
count. Right.
Yeah, just
Bottom half is fine then. Yeah.
wicked.
What was I going to say? Ross claimed middle third to me.
Oh, that's interesting. I can write that down. Let me just write middle third. Cool. Yeah, so Trey told me he was bottom half as well. I'll let you know that. Obviously,
Right.
Obviously.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Cool. But I don't have any other information other than that. Did you
Nice.
learn anything? You want to tell? What did you say? You were bottom half, weren't you?
No, I'm top half.
Sorry, top half. Top half.
But
Do you have any
I'm
information?
probably going to come out in public either today or tomorrow. So.
All right then.
Well,
Yeah. No bother there then.
Do a little, conversing first.
Yeah.
Cool.
Absolutely. Did Trey say anything else interesting, or just bottom half?
Nothing that I don't know if he wants it shared. So I'm. We have you guys.
So Gro and Ross just went to go like I don't know, do something together. I don't know what they got going on.
Well, it is Valentine's Day, so.
I said to Rose, I'll tell you as well, I'm one of the each night roles, but that's all I'm saying for now.
In each night roll?
Yeah.
So there's only like 3 of those or 4 of those, right?
There's 4 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you're either the impasse, fortune teller, undertaker, or monk. All right.
Yeah.
Each night rolls. All right. Thanks, man.
Okay, thank you. Right.
Tell me anything.
That I can do if you want me to.
Where's he gone?
I'll go to yours, okay?
Where's Trey gone?
Okay.
You can come to mine, George. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, there it is.
Oh dear. I might end this a bit this first day a bit early, to be honest. 10 minutes was perhaps a bit long, especially when there's so few of you.
Yeah, almost everyone can talk to each other.
Yeah, so I will give them the warning now, and I will apologise if there's any thing. Yeah.
Someone's getting a warning. Has somebody been naughty?
No, I just changed my mind about how long to give you guys because 10 minutes is far too much for such a small thing. So I'm ending it now. So that was a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, I think so. For selfish reasons.
I was gonna see if Gro wanted to go and chat, but obviously that's not happening, Adam. So
Elliot, I'm catching your wording on that, and so now I'm okay. Gotcha.
But they go away all the time.
Okay, so I kind of lied a bit. 10 minutes I realized was far too much, so I've ended breakout rooms now. No whispers. Time for voting, and we'll just do 5 minutes on this.
So, has anybody heard of any outsider claims or any hints towards outsiders yet?
I have not.
Oh, so there's probably no.
I've been
course
just
they're
doing
lying.
top half, bottom half.
Pardon?
So I've been just doing top half, bottom half. So nobody.
Yeah, sure.
Any outsiders? If they did, they were lying. But yeah, in this type of game, it would be odd for it to be a Baron because that would be a boring.
So what do we reckon? Scarlet Woman, maybe? Well, no, I don't know. Maybe a poison.
It could be a poisoner to make it more interesting. Real quick, anybody a virgin? Anybody virgin out there? No. Okay. Anybody got a top 4 roll that want to, shed some light on the group?
Yeah, I got a top 4 roll.
Okay.
Which top 4 roll are you, Gro? Or would you like to give us your information?
Sure. I'm the chef.
Okay.
Okay. Very interesting.
I learned a 0.
Zero.
It would make sense because it's such a small people. I doubt to be. I mean, I don't know. It's my second game. I can only imagine it was only one demon or something.
One demon, one
knowing how
minion.
many pairs? Okay, yeah. So we're not, we're not sitting together.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Trey.
We're not
Yeah, I think he just gave himself
Interesting choice of wording, Trey.
Oh well, I'm not evil.
You said we're not sitting together.
Yeah, I'm not evil.
Just careless.
Oh my goodness! Do we nominate him on a slip of the tongue?
Guys,
it is early in the morning.
I've been up since 2:30 yesterday afternoon.
Wow.
So
where are you, Trey? What part of the world are you in?
Dallas. I work nights. I've been up since 2:30 yesterday afternoon.
Right.
No, it was not a slip of the tongue. I am a good roll.
So if it's not a slip of the tongue, then you did mean to say that we're not sitting together, and therefore you are the demon.
Ross, you're hurting my brain now.
I agree with Ross there.
That's what I got from that.
You know what they say? Careless talk costs lives.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good. You kind of actually want to keep me around.
Okay. Any suspicions off of the conversation other than Trey? Any other conversations? Any suspicions that have come up? Any other
I mean, I had a conversation with somebody who I think could shed some light on some things. But I'm not going to say their names.
So I'm also a top 4 roll, basically.
Okay, so do you want to tell us anything more about your information, or is it?
Shall I give my information now?
Yeah, with this few players,
top 4 rolls are good to be giving information early.
Yeah. So
yeah, sorry. Go.
I learn either George or Trey is the poisoner.
Well, then
George
I'm
or
dying.
Trey?
George or Trey.
I'm dying. And you evil people, here's the deal. Evil team, you're welcome.
And last time I thought you, Trey, you weren't, so I don't know. And I believe Ross wholeheartedly yesterday, and he had me wrapped around his little thing.
Well, and here's the deal. I wrote down everybody who chatted, and Ross and George were first thing off the bat.
He's my neighbor.
But you also talked to George, Jamie.
I did,
yeah. But I talked to you. I talked to Jamie, I talked to George, and I talked to Elliot.
I didn't get a chance to Ross.
Is there a nomination?
Ross, to come back to your neighbour comment, if we believe, Jamie, that there's a poisoner, then the top 4 information you got to take with a big pinch of salt.
This is true.
Explain to me what the poisoner does. Yeah, poison tonight and tomorrow day.
So basically,
your information is going to be wrong.
Your power is wrong.
If you have an ability, your ability will just not work.
Yeah.
Not yet. So
yeah, and the distinction is within that and drunk. Drunk is sometimes you may get proper information. Poison, you never get good information.
So Jamie, you saw me and George as the poisoner.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm going to nominate George.
Okay.
He's not new anymore, so I don't feel bad about it.
No, you shouldn't.
Nominates George.
I'm missing something. What's the logic in George?
The reason why I'm doing it is the role he claimed is a very good bluff claim. They all are, but this is a strong one. So I'm just seeing what putting it out there. I don't have solid facts one way or the other. Just
you're going under the assumption that I know what I'm doing.
So Ross has kind of given his reasons. George,
Well,
do you want
if
to
you're
give your
the
defense?
poisoner, that's really an easy one.
George, do you want to do your defense? And then we'll have pertinent information.
If Jamie is to be believed, then it has to be Trey. I'm good, and killing me now would make me useless later. I could still learn information now, so I think killing me here is a mistake. But you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
I don't really have any sources to throw people under. I still haven't spoken to Eugen or Elliot, so I don't know about them.
You talked to me.
No. Yeah, I didn't speak to Elliot or is it Eugen?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm really messing with that pronunciation.
Now it could be the fact that Jamie could be the poisoner, and he's just hoping that there was no investigator in the game.
Well, I suppose it's easier to throw that out there with so few people because it's not likely to be
a bluff. Yeah, the evil people don't necessarily have to get their bluff rolls from each other because there's so many rolls that are not going to be in the game. But anyways.
Okay, so I will start the vote. Oh, sorry. Oh no, I'll start the vote for who's it? Start vote for George. I've got the timer for 1.5 seconds. Ready, and we will start now. You need 4. Sorry, majority is 4 to kill him.
Right.
Okay. So at the moment,
I didn't realize it started on me.
Sorry, I should have said that's my fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment,
does it not do the bells? Where did the bells go? Because
I hate the bells. Sorry, this is a no bell game.
That's why. But just to let you know, Simon, that's why right there, because then everybody knows. Pay attention to the votes.
Yeah,
it kind of shuts everybody
out.
They do serve a purpose.
Because Trey can't stop messing around with settings, so he always misses the vote.
Anyway, so 4 votes is enough. So George is on the block at the moment. Are there any other nominations?
I'm a little. I know I sort of went off to trusting people and looking at who had their hand up when we got round, but I'm still a little confused as to what's going on with George. Probably because I didn't talk to him during the day, and I think I'm a bit behind the curve in terms of information. Yeah.
Yeah, I only talked to 2 people. It was Ross and Jamie.
I talked to George. He claimed a bottom roll, and I asked him if he's the virgin, and he said no.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm going to have to nominate Trey then if that's the case. Because if Jamie's information is true, then Trey's the poisoner.
Yeah, I'm not the poisoner. I'm not evil.
Okay, so George, was that your?
I'm starting to lean that Jamie's evil, and he's trying to do something here.
Right. So Trey, do you want to have a defense?
I'm not evil. I am a bottom half roll that gets no information. That's what I told to Jamie, Elliot, and George. Also, I will put out this to my theory with Jamie. I asked Jamie if he was a top 4 roll when he told me he was a top half, and he said yes. Grow came out with her information, and Jamie was the person I was alluding to when I said I heard something else of somebody with information, and he didn't come out and say something immediately.
No, I never normally do. I like to.
But it almost was kind of like me saying that is what made him actually come out. But maybe he didn't have his bluff rolls by the time that happened, or what. So he. I was thinking
about waiting until day 2 to be fair, but it's not very helpful, is it? So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think. I think that when I spoke with Jamie, he did say to me that he was going to reveal his role publicly either today or tomorrow. I think he might have said early, but he did claim that. So that's why I'm more leaning towards Trey. But
No. That's more a reason that you would lean towards Jamie, because he might have not had a bluff roll yet to know which one to claim.
But I mean, would he be bold enough to say I'm going to share information if he didn't have a bluff roll when I spoke to him?
Yes.
That's better then.
Because here's the deal.
I think we're getting distracted talking about Jamie. So this vote is about
evil.
Trey.
Well,
so
no,
I'm going to start the countdown.
Of course, because this is my defense.
Yeah.
My defense is that I'm not the poisoner, and I think Jamie's coming up with something here. And if you are going to be evil and you have no bluff rolls, you're going to have to say something to somebody instead of going, I'm sorry, hold on, I can't talk because I have no information yet. So if you're really not the poisoner, George, I ain't the poisoner.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay.
Can I, before we get to the vote, so I'm just one quick request. Can you, given we got no bell on there tonight, I'm flipping between the Grimoire screen and my Zoom screen. Can you just say when you start the vote that you're starting to vote? Okay.
The bell on. Get the bell on. That's
I'm
Get the bell on.
I'm going with social reads alone. I'm not going with facts here.
You're just going to kill me on social reads because I said read?
Okay, so I'm pressing the countdown button now.
When you see my roll at the end of the game, Ross, you'll know that it's just because I'm tired.
It starts with Jamie.
I kind of got more info when we were chatting. I got more information out of Trey, so I'm more inclined to believe Trey, to be fair. But
okay,
he did give out a lot more. Okay.
Well, you guys just tied it, so nobody's dying.
That probably suits me better.
So here's what I'll do. I will nominate Jamie.
Okay.
Okay. Jamie has
because if he truly is a top 4 roll, he should be fine dying.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah,
and if not, we kill the poisoner.
Okay, is that the end of your reasons, Trey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jamie, do you have any defense?
I've given all my information already, to be fair, so there's not really a lot. Other than, I still have 1 vote left, I guess, but other than that, we're just losing a few votes, but other than that, there's not really anything else I can say, is it? So, yeah. So.
Okay, thank you, Jamie. Again, I will start the countdown now, so you'll hear the ding-dongs.
Ding-dong.
It's a bit quieter than I remember it. Starting with Ross, sorry.
You can change the volume on it too.
It's quite dramatic.
It is.
It is kind of weird, but Ross, you're acting quite evil.
And we have another 4 votes, so it's another tie. Nobody's
fantastic.
Nobody's dying at the moment.
Ross, are you evil?
I am not evil. Simon would not. Well, I'm hoping Simon would not make me evil 2 games in a row.
You did well yesterday, man. Buddy.
I feel like Jamie's telling the truth, and it's either George or Trey.
I agree.
It's not me. It's not me.
Yeah,
okay, well,
I'm more inclined to believe Trey.
The trouble is, Jugan, once somebody's been put up once, they can't be put up again the same day. Sorry about that.
And you can't.
One nomination.
Reason number 556 why I hate this game.
So I can still nominate. Who's not been nominated yet?
10.
I haven't been.
Bro,
Simon,
9.
Can you just say who's been nominated?
You can look on the.
Click V. It shows your votes.
No, I've lost track now. 9.
Me, Trey, Jamie have been nominated.
7.
No, I wish we could do Trey again because I didn't realize
6.
it started with me and I missed my vote.
I'm not evil.
So we'll get him.
Not evil.
We'll get him tomorrow.
Nominate Grow.
3. Okay, Grow has been nominated by Elliot. What is your reason for nominating Grow?
I'm trying to work out what's going on here. If there's someone we should be nominating, I know Grow's a top 4 role, and we don't need to vote up. It just gives me an extra minute or so to think about things.
Okay, Grow, what is your defense?
That he's correct. I'm a top 4 role. My information has been given. I really want to stay alive because I hate being killed the first day. But if that's how it goes, then that's how it goes. I play by the we should always kill someone. So if that has to be me, well, then it has to be me.
Why
Okay.
did Ross and Elliot vote on Jamie?
Right, unless there's personal information, I will start the countdown.
Because I feel you're evil, Trey. That's why.
Now.
But I'm not. But I'm not.
So
I'm not.
Elliot
Ross.
will be the
Okay,
first
give me-
person.
You are.
no. So you asked me why I'm voted, why I didn't, because that's what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that's my gut.
But still, even if I'm evil, wouldn't you want a top 4 roll is easy to
I
kill.
wouldn't. I wouldn't want to kill one. I would want to keep
Okay,
the
well.
votes.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not evil.
One vote is not enough. 10 seconds and then we're going to sleep. 9,
Elliot.
8. Okay. Jugan nominates Elliot. What's your reasons, Jugan?
Because he wanted to kill Grow, even though she's a clear good role, or at least for so far. That's, I don't know.
That's
You've
fair
got-
logic.
To say I
in defense.
wanted to kill Grow, I mean, I didn't vote up, and I think I was the second one to vote that time. And my reasoning, I think, was the weakest. Well, we should kill you've ever heard. It really was the countdown's going, and I want us to have enough time to think about whether or not there's someone else to nominate, rather than have to make the decision in 5 seconds.
Okay. So, voting for Elliot. It will start with Trey. Off you
Okay,
go.
we need 5 votes here, and if we don't get 5, maybe we should just go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I don't think a kill's going to happen tonight somehow.
Unless there's a really solid suspicion, we're just spinning our wheels.
Okay, 2 votes is not enough. Right, I'm going to give you 5 seconds this time. 4, 3,
I'm
2,
not gonna nominate anyone.
1, 0. Okay, nobody has been killed. Go to. It will begin night 2. Please, can you go to your
Oh, good.
breakout rooms?
Now, Simon, you know there's a little button on the Grimoire that sets it to night mode.
Definitely. No.
It's kind of cool. Just
Where
changes
is
the
that?
color. It's in
Oh,
the
switch
setting.
tonight. I see. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Okay.
Hello.
Who would you like to protect?
I'm going to protect myself tonight.
Are you allowed to do that as the monk?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I should
I
actually.
don't think you are. I thought you.
Not myself. Okay. I am going to protect Jugan.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Who would you like to kill?
This is a tricky one. I was thinking about killing myself and passing it to Elliot, but I think that's going to be too suspect. I reckon Trey's going to twig it straight away. So I don't know, maybe. And 2 seconds. So what could he? I'm going to kill Ross.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Cheers, dude. I don't reckon this game's going to last very long. You're already onto me, aren't they?
Yeah. I
I'm not
don't
the
know.
best.
It was very close. If they, and all those ties. Yeah. I think.
That could have been the end of it then.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he's gone.
I'm here.
Sorry, I was just coming to say that unfortunately, because nobody was killed during the day, you're not going to get any information. Sorry about that.
So would I get information for tonight?
No, so you only get killed information on people who are killed during the day. So you won't get the information. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. Okay. Right.
I just wanted my car. Why not the circle one? I have the OC one somewhere. I can't get the circle one. I thought you might think it was fun.
Just wait for Jugan. Okay, we are at the start of day 2, and last night Ross was killed. You could have done such a horrendous thing.
Oh, I got some ideas.
I'll give you 5
George,
minutes.
Can we speak?
George, I want to talk to George.
Oh, okay.
George, I want to talk to you.
Hang on, let me open the breakout rooms.
Who's left?
Ross, can I speak to you?
I'll speak to you
Sure.
afterwards, Elliot. Okay.
Sure, Elliot. I'll go to you.
I'll go
George,
to my
George,
room.
will you talk with me?
Yeah. I'll go to my room. Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, you want to talk?
Yeah, sure. I'll come to your room.
Kind of just need to speak to Elliot. He's the only one I haven't got any information on. I have no idea. Everyone else, I've got a little bit, bottom half, such, but nothing on Elliot.
Oh, dear.
Which is,
Yeah.
it'll be resolved shortly.
I hope so.
So Grow is claiming chef. Jugan is claiming. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be telling you that, but yeah, she claims chef. I claim monk. I've got claims from George and from Jugan, and now I've got yours. Jamie's implying investigator. Trey, I have nothing on.
Well, if my information's good, then that means Jamie's probably the impist, doesn't it?
Oh, fortune teller.
I know
either imp or red herring. And if he is the investigator and gave that information out, that's actually a pretty good red herring to give you to add confusion.
They're going to pick 2 arbitrary people as the poisoner.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
Right?
possibility. It's either that Jamie was poisoned, or you're lying to me, or
No,
Jamie,
I'm not.
or
I'm
Jamie
really
is the
not.
poisoner or minion, and he's set that up.
I think what happened was the poisoner on night 1 picked Jamie, and Simon gave him 2 other people because he was poisoned.
It's possible with such a small group. It's a possibility, but
Well, here's the deal: is it really sucks when a top 4 role is picked on night 1 as poisoned, because then their information is worthless completely.
I mean, that's the thing as well. With us being so few players, is it? I mean, the likelihood of there being 2 top 4 roles is.
Your room or mine?
I'll come to yours.
Alrighty.
Jugan.
Hi, bro.
Hey.
Any thoughts, Grow?
I don't know.
Elliot, did you want to speak?
George. Hey, by the way, George, I didn't say this. What we just talked about should save both of our hides as well.
Sorry?
Because we gotta. This information is going to be able to save our hides, because now we know why he's getting that information.
Okay. Sure.
That's all I can say.
Okay,
Ross,
okay.
you want to talk so I can clear the freaking air with you?
Did you want to talk, Elliot?
Sure, I'll go to you, Trey.
Okay, my room.
Sure.
Digested it, so yeah.
So I thought I would find out who died tonight, but I already talked to Ross. Ross knew. I told Ross I was Undertaker, but I weren't really thinking. But I trusted Ross the way he was talking. So
yeah.
But we either killed George. I'd say we killed George, and then
I think I'm more inclined to believe Trey than George. Just he seemed to have a bit more information to give. So
I'm down to kill George, and if somehow George was good, and it has to be Trey.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll find out if George doesn't come out with his role. if he doesn't say his, because he hasn't said what his role is, then obviously that can confirm you as the Undertaker, because you can tell George what he was if he's good.
Yeah, but if I'm not poisoned, if I'm poisoned though, I'll get wrong information, right?
Oh yeah. Good point. Yeah, I was the poison.
Well, I'm guessing they're not going to choose me though.
Well, it could. Interesting.
Okay, whispers are over. I'll give you 4 minutes to kill somebody or not kill somebody.
Okay, so
Becca, George, or Trey.
See,
So-
I'm going to disagree.
George and I spoke to each other, both of us. I told him about the twins. Well, you haven't played enough. There's roles in the game called the good twin, evil twin in another script, and they're told of each other. One's good, one's evil, and they're literally going to go at each other the whole dang game, and nobody knows who to believe. Well, that's pretty much what Jamie's information did to me and George. And I went to George and said, "Hey, man, if you came to me and said that you're the poisoner right now," and I came out here to the room and said, "Hey, George just admitted he's
twins roll on here."
No, there is no twins in this room.
I said it's in another script.
We're not in that script.
Okay, I'm alluding to the roles. Can I finish? I'm alluding to those roles. So literally, Jamie's information has created the twins for me and George. One of us is the poisoner. I went to George and said, "Dude, right now, if you outed yourself as the poisoner to me, and I went into the main room and said that you're the poisoner, nobody's going to believe me." George and I are not the poisoner. Neither of us is. Jamie's information is either wrong or he's lying. There is a poisoner in the game, and they either hit Jamie night one, giving him wrong information, or Jamie.
How do you know that George isn't lying himself, though? Like, have you got anything to? How is he?
Because I have a gut feeling that the conversation that I had with George is me and him are good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I completely understand the suspicion, like that could be lying, but
the poisoner could have hit Jamie.
Simon, do we start out on a night? Do we start out on a night or start out in day? Like does the like when we start out in our rooms, you give us our roles or any information? Does the poisoner at that night?
So if you click on the press an N, the poisoner does get to act on the very first night when everyone finds out their roles.
And if they happen to pick a top 4 role, that's very unfortunate because their one piece of information for the whole entire game is flat out wrong. So either Jamie got pegged by the poisoner night one and Simon gave him 2 false people, or Jamie is evil based on some other things that I've heard this round.
Yeah, and I think I'll go for being evil. I'll nominate Jamie.
What is chances that the chef was pegged? Like, let them pick Grow, and then
1 in 8.
Y'all wrong.
Yeah, 1 in 8. Really, it's just a random shot. But
okay, I've heard Elliot nominate Jamie. Elliot, would you like to give your reasons for nominating Jamie, please?
I don't believe him. It's just there's too many things that aren't fitting. Well, and if it's not Jamie, I've got no idea where we go next, if I'm honest.
Okay. Jamie, would you like to give yourself a defense?
I get what Trey's saying. Like, I could have been poisoned. I've got no more information to give, but I'm the investigator. I suppose I could be a worthy kill this round, but we're losing a vote.
Are you using your dead vote?
No.
I've got nothing.
I just was reminding you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know what information I can give out really. I get what Trey's saying, but I don't necessarily 100% like whether I don't know, like George. Like obviously Trey's saying he's good, but is he? Like he's just going by his gut feeling.
The conversation that
I've had gut feelings that are wrong. So
and I will say this: George and I exchanged our real roles to each other.
How do you know he wasn't lying?
Supposedly, I mean,
How do you know he wasn't lying?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I said the same to Trey. I said, well, you could be lying to me, I could be lying to you.
Guys, point of order. Hold on a sec. Simon's got a specific way that he likes to do nominations and stuff, so I'll just let him run it that way.
Sorry,
Jamie, have you finished?
I'm done,
Right.
mate.
So,
I'm
does
done.
anyone have any relevant information? Okay, I will start the vote. Do the countdown now. It's going to start with Ross.
I can't. I'm not doing my dead vote,
Okay.
but I do believe Elliot.
3 to kill.
I'm still more inclined to. I don't believe George. Well, I don't believe Trey. Oh, not that I don't believe Trey, but it's just going by his belly, basically. Maybe you're just hungry.
Okay, Jamie, 3 votes is enough. Jamie is on the block. Are there any other nominations?
Elliot, to quit nomination for actually really discussing it. I think it's Elliot.
Okay, so is Jugan nominates Elliot. Jugan, do you wish to add any more reasons, or is that cover it all?
That's the pretty biggest reason. Like, in my mind, Trey and George is nowhere near clear, and my gut tells me to trust Jamie. But Elliot jumping right in and quickly nominating Jamie just highly sus to me. I think it's Elliot.
Okay, thank you, Jugan. Elliot, your defense.
There's a bit more information I got from the nights and talking to people during the day, which just makes me think it's far more likely to be Jamie than Trey and George. And I don't think I'm the only one. I think Trey and George will stay similar.
Okay, relevant information.
No, I don't know. I think it's Elliot jumping in on that. Maybe he's trying to defend because where I was jumping on George, maybe he's trying to cover for that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if that's
okay.
fair.
I will start the countdown now. Starts with Trey. Okay, 2 votes is not enough. Jamie's still up on the block. Any other nominations?
I'll nominate George.
Okay, Jamie nominates George. Jamie, what are your reasons, please?
Well, between Trey and George, I got more information out of Trey, so I'm more inclined to believe Trey. But George was pretty vague on. Well, I suppose everyone is on day 1, to be fair, but other than that, yeah, that's about it.
Okay, George, your defense.
Yeah, I can understand the suspicion. Ordinary. I mean, I was really sure that it was Trey when Jamie suggested the two of us, but he made a really impassioned case. So he's either playing me, but I really don't believe it's Trey for some reason. So I think either Jamie was poisoned or he's lying. But that's all I got.
Okay, thank you, George.
Preferably, I'd like to stay alive.
Relevant information. Okay.
Elliot or Trey, are you
lucky?
I have a piece of relevant information. Based on what George told me, we don't want to kill him.
Okay.
He's dying unless he wants to come out with something.
Yeah, we need
George, don't give your
roll. I can't. That's the problem. No.
I will start the countdown now then, starting with Jugan.
I vote so.
Well, his hat. So there was a Mayflower mover driver between me and Bill.
All right, Jugan, but I can't tie the vote together.
Okay, 2 votes is not enough. Jamie is still on the block. We'll go to sleep in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Jamie has been killed. I didn't do it last time. Jamie, how do you want to die? I don't think anyone died during the game last time.
Slowly and painfully, please. I'm a smoker, so it makes sense.
Okay, he dies slowly and painfully as his lungs just clog up more and more with tar. Okie dokie. Jamie has been killed. Oh, let's close that. Sorry. And Jamie has been killed. And everybody, the game continues. Everybody go to sleep. Breakout rooms are open. Hello.
I.
In case you hadn't guessed, you are now the imp.
Yeah, that was my plan.
I kind of figured that, yeah. Who would you like to try to kill?
Oh, tough. I think it's got to be either Trey or Jugan. It's a question of which one do I go for. I think I go for Jugan.
Okie dokie.
Simon, one other thing I should mention, I don't think it caused any problems, but George did accidentally go to my room at the start of the night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's...
I just sent him out to his own one.
I think, yeah, because people, the way it is, if you just, it automatically assigns you to the last breakout room you're in. But that's
it happens easily enough, but I'm just mentioning it in case. You probably won't need to know, but in case you do.
Right. Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Elliot.
Don't flop it down like that. Okay. Like how I brushed your hair. Gently. Frozen hot chocolate.
It was a ride because, and then every time, so when you come over the.
Yeah, Pastor Teaser was not on track this morning.
Yeah. So when you come over the Potomac River Bridge on 301, just across the other side.
I mean, I know we were talking about Jesus. I just want.
Okay, we have reached
Simon,
the
I
end.
didn't get a visit from you.
We have reached the end of night 3, and he is going to kill me. And I really apologize, but Jugan has been killed.
I thought I would still learn who died the night before.
So the night's order shows the order in which things happen. So if you have a nighttime roll and it is after the imp will kill the person who has that night roll before they get to find their information. Kind of like if there was a seer is killed, it'll happen before the seer gets their information.
So you're saying the monk and the poisoner are the only things that go before the end.
Yep. And the monk got killed night 1.
Guess I'll dig my own grave then, since I was the Undertaker.
Okay, I'll give you 4 minutes today. Breakout rooms.
Who's left alive then?
Actually, no, I'm only going to give you 2 minutes because there's only 4. So yeah, breakout rooms are open.
Okay, then. So let's do a quick swap. So, Gro, do you want to chat?
Jamie, I want to talk to you.
Yes, I shall come to you.
Okay, I'll go to you, Gro. Okay.
Jamie.
I'm coming to you, man.
Elliot, I'd like to chat with you. That's good.
Yeah, that works for me.
I'll go to you.
I'm sorry about that.
I figured it's like I thought for sure if I died last night, I would still learn at least one roll.
No, it's because of the way it happens. Yeah, sorry. Because of the night order, you were killed before you got your info.
That's cool. And everybody called out as the bad people. That's fine. I did my job. That's why I'm dead. Just like how the 2 people I talked to that I confirmed good, we had a plan. They did not go with the plan.
It is quite a powerful role, so I do tend, yeah. Well, it's because it's one of the ones that gets
that powerful. If you don't learn who died at night, it's not that powerful.
It's one of the only roles that gets information, continuous information, possibly. So it's a way to stop getting the continuous information. Yeah, it's not as powerful, I would say, as some of the other roles that get information, like the fortune teller or the empath. But
the
it
part of
does
the Undertaker is know who died, so it should learn night and day. I don't know.
Right, let's go have a wander.
Hey, you can join a chat?
I don't have any info.
No?
But we
Well,
can.
Here, just
yeah.
You probably were poisoned night 1, and you got incorrect investigator information. I got other information throughout the game that led to somebody else being potentially the demon. Now, here's the deal. It's putting suspicion on Grow now.
Okay.
Let's put it that way.
So
I'm gonna go talk to some more people, but let's put it this way: if you weren't the demon, then somebody else was, and I have now suspicions on Grow.
Okay, that's cool.
So she's been very quiet. So
yeah, for sure, yeah.
All right, man.
All right, nice one, cheers, dude. That's very Chris.
That's okay. I'm piecing shit together in this game. Where did he go? He's in his room.
What do you think, Ross? What do you reckon? Have you got anything that obviously you've been killed out as well? Is there anything you can share? Anything you want to share public? Or
Well, I was the monk. I protect Jugan night 1. But past that, I've got nothing else. I've got no information. I've got what people are telling me, and it's questionable.
I think my biggest problem is why were we never following Jamie's information? Everyone just went, oh, Jamie's bad.
Trey's quite confident that George is good, but I've had gut feelings before. I had a gut feeling that Ross was good yesterday. I divulged everything to him. It was terribly. That's the second time I've ever done that, and the second time that it's been the imp or the demon that I've passed my information on to straight away. So fair play.
Actually, I wrote it down in my notes. Said mention to him that it's the second time in a row he's told the imp his role for a strike.
I think I said that to you before. I think I said
you
that.
did, and I said remind him of that at the end of the game, and then I didn't feel like being cruel.
And then the next game after that, it was the drunk Undertaker. So.
So could we have just a really weird game where both George and Trey are bad?
I suppose it could be a possibility.
There's a red herring in there somewhere.
Well, you know who we gotta nominate.
Okay, so whispers are finished. I'll give you a couple of minutes to kill.
Ross.
Or not kill.
Yep.
The person that we spoke about yesterday or the day before, did you speak to that person today?
I gotta be honest, I'm not remembering what that was about. I don't remember having spoken, so.
Okay, about the potential, the poison, the person who might have been poisoned on the second night. Did you talk to that person?
I'm not remembering who that is, Trey. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't write it down, and I just
Gotcha.
As soon as I got killed, I'm like, I got nothing. So.
Gotcha.
My vote is Elliot. I mean, I guess I don't get one because I'm dead, but my suspicions are Elliot and Trey. Those are your two bad people.
I can nominate for you if anyone's just dead. There's got any nominations.
Remember our conversation, George?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna nominate Grow.
Look at that quick nomination. Just say you bet.
Okay, Trey has nominated Grow.
Good.
Dugan, in this game, we nominate quickly. That's what we do in this game. That's what we have a 7 nominations.
As soon as I call you out, you want to nominate somebody real quick. All
right. Okay.
No, actually, I wanted to do it already because we've been talking throughout the whole day. So it's not like this is the beginning of the day. It's not a quick nomination. I got information.
Right. I love abusing my power. There it is. Oh, you just stopped talking. That's annoying. I muted you all anyway because I love to do that. It gives me a sense of authority. So anyway, unmute yourselves, Trey. What are your reasons for nominating Grow? Sorry, unmute yourselves all. Sorry, Trey.
Okay, I have heard from a couple different people that lead to Grow being potentially the demon on several different occasions. Now, could it be the poisoner acting? Yes, it could. But all the information so far leads to Grow potentially being the demon, the common denominator of the demon.
Thank you very much, Trey. Grow, you can unmute yourself and defend yourself.
I have no idea where that is coming from. I'm really, really sorry. I have done absolutely nothing in this game that is sus in any way. I've been talking to people. I've been trying to help where I could, giving out my information openly in the beginning. And I'm pretty sure I'm almost a confirmed good. So why you want to kill me now, just before we go down to the last few players? I don't know. I think that is really, really, really suspect. Yeah,
Okay.
that was it.
Is there anyone confirming, Grow? Or
So anyone can unmute yourselves and give us, or unmute yourselves and any relevant information. Go for it.
I don't think we can 100% confirm it, to be fair, unless we have the Undertaker. But obviously, he's just dug himself a grave. So.
And this vote needs to count, because basically we're going to go to the night with 3. This is basically our last day to vote.
Trey, do you think we should use our dead votes on this? Are you that confident we should use our dead votes? Or
No, I'm not that confident, because I really do think that there's a poisoner. But, and I don't want to, let's put it this way. The person who's listening knows what I'm talking about. And the fact of the matter is I got information on several occasions that points to Grow. Now, if that person wants to come out and say their information to back me up, go for it. But there's a poisoner in this game, I'm pretty sure. And that person could be getting poisoned every single time.
Trey, what is your
So
role?
that could mean that it isn't Grow. I don't want to say yet.
Okay.
I can. Well, I can
So
understand.
I'm not going to out somebody's role, but I think that the person who I could be getting my information from could be poisoned, and that means that their information is completely backwards.
From what Trey has told me, I can understand why he wouldn't come out now. So that kind of makes sense. But obviously, I'm not still sure. If you want like a out there theory, I think possibly Grow as either the imp or as claimed chef with Elliot, and said she's got a 0 to mask the fact that they're sat next to each other. That's the long shot theory.
Okay. So just to remind those of you who are dead, you have 1 vote for the rest of the game. You can choose to use it or not. I'll start the countdown. It will begin with Elliot. Okay, 3 votes is enough to kill Grow. She is now on the block. Jamie has used his dead vote. Is there anybody else you would like to nominate?
I want to say that if we work from the thesis that I'm bad, then I've given bad information, and then Elliot is probably the one you want with me.
Is that a nomination for Elliot?
No, because I'm not bad.
I'm thinking either between nominating.
Just saying that if you think I'm bad, then Elliot is probably also bad.
For me right now, it's either Elliot or Trey. So if there's any dead people that want to sway, like, I know what Dugan thinks. He's leaning towards Trey, right? So
we had a conversation, George.
Yeah.
I told you I think it's Trey or Elliot or both, and by you defending them makes me feel like you lied to me and you're bad. So, regardless,
I nominate Elliot. I nominate Trey.
Grow nominates Trey. Okay, Grow, what are your reasons for nominating Trey?
Because since the beginning of the game, there's been a lot of sus on him on that he was maybe a poisoner. And I'm just not sure, but the way that he is so sure that I'm evil, and I'm pretty sure I'm good. And he didn't even mention that then probably Elliot or Dugan should be bad as well. That makes me think that he didn't think his whole theory through.
Okay, but Ross, can Trey have his defense? Or
Absolutely.
Is it...
I have information for after.
Okay, cool.
Well, Ross, you can say something if you need to.
Okay, Grow, it's entirely possible that Trey is the poisoner and he's evil, but we've only got 1 vote left to actually nail the demon. Okay, so the chances that the investigator ping would actually put Trey put the actual demon in that minion ping is low. So I think that if we're going to nominate and kill somebody, it should be someone who, I don't think it should be Trey at this point.
Okay.
I'm not the poisoner. I'm actually good. And I'm going to come out with my role next round. But here's the deal is, Grow, I didn't say I was so sure it was you. I said the only information that I have points to you. Now, at this point in time, I might be agreeing with you guys to point at Elliot because he's the one who should be backing me up right now, and he's not.
I think I agree with most of what you said. I just, I voted for Grow with you, and I think that's where we're staying. I don't.
No, we're not saying that.
I don't think we're ever voting for you. Yeah.
I think Elliot's a demon.
I think at this point, I'm just going to come out and say what I am because there's one night for my role to be effective.
George, before you do, I think because that's not relevant to Trey being up on the block.
Sorry, I'll wait. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
George, I wouldn't say what your role is at all.
Anyway, I will start the countdown for the vote on Trey. It will begin with Jamie, but Jamie's using the vote, so Ross is first.
I will tell you this, guys.
3 to tie, 4 to beat Grow.
If you're good, you do not want to kill me.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 vote is not enough. Grow is still on the block. Are there any more nominations?
Nominate Elliot, somebody.
I nominate Elliot.
Yeah, I'll nominate Elliot. Yeah, whoever.
Trey, you nominated Grow, so you can't. Sorry, who's the other person?
Sorry, my bad. My bad.
I'll George.
George, you can nominate Elliot. That's fine.
Yeah.
So nominate Elliot. So George, what are your reasons, please?
I'm struggling to see like the patterns of who's working together here, and I'm not working with Trey. I'm not working. That would be impossible. I think it's either a Grow and Elliot duo, or possibly Trey and Elliot. But I don't know. I think he's the common denominator for me right now.
Okay, thank you, George. Elliot, a defense.
Okay, George, if you believe it is Grow and me, that then why is Grow been so eager to have another nomination after she was nominated? If you believe she's evil and she's not the imp, she should be very happy to go and say, "Fine, I take one for the team and die." And I think the fact that she then tried and threw Trey under the bus was the only one to vote for him, and she's been trying to keep the game going, I think tells you everything you need to know.
Okay, I mean, it's possible that it's Grow and Trey.
But if she's the imp and she doesn't want to die, why would she take one for the team? It's not going to pass. If there's
no, I said if she's not the imp, she should be perfectly happy letting the imp. She shouldn't have been trying to keep the game going.
Well, I will disagree, and because, like I said, this is the absolute last day. The game is over unless we kill the demon right now.
Yeah, I think it's Elliot.
Okay.
Wait. Are we at 4? Oh, we are at 4. Crap.
Yeah. So this is it.
Damn it.
Okay. Any other information?
Anyone and wait until tomorrow?
Yeah.
We could kill no one and wait in case we got there.
Well, since it's not going to go to the end now, I'm the mayor.
It won't go tomorrow because the imp will kill a person tonight, and then it'll be the imp and somebody else, and then the imp wins.
Yeah. So unless we've killed a person,
if you don't kill today, it goes till tomorrow, doesn't it?
No, because tonight the imp kills, and there'll only be 2 left.
How many?
If we don't kill today, then there'd be 3 left.
How many votes did Grow get?
Grow got 3 votes.
All right, we need to tie it.
I say we go for Elliot and be done with it.
Yep.
You think it's Elliot? Because here's the deal, Ross.
After that defense,
all right. I'll go ahead and say it now. I'm the mayor. That's why I wanted to get to the next round.
Here's my and I'll say why I think it's Elliot. Elliot's claiming fortune teller. Okay. he went for Grow and Jamie first and got a yes, and then he went Grow and Trey and got a yes. Why would you pick the same person? Right? You want to spread it out a little bit. He's played this game enough. I feel like he knew he could pick other people.
I knew I could pick other people. I didn't realize I could pick a dead person.
Right. So it's the feeling I have is that he's giving out false information.
And I really didn't want to pick sort of Trey and George as a pair because that would have given me no information at all.
Yeah. And if I'm wrong here, I'll apologize all day long. But
Or we no kill here, we no kill next round, and we win with my mayor.
Or you die tonight and you don't win.
That's a lot of trust to put in the mayor win.
Yeah.
Okay, starting the countdown.
Look at what the mayor. You can look at the mayor.
Starts
I
with
read
Trey.
the mayor. You'll die tonight.
I might not die. Mayor bounce.
I think we should kill it. George, that's an interesting vote,
think we should
vote
kill?
by the way.
Okay, so Elliot has got 4 votes, which is enough to put him on the block. Technically, we could die. Let me just check to see if anyone else can vote. I think there's one more person can choose. Elliot can choose to nominate somebody.
And there are only 4 votes left, so that would be
it can theoretically tie.
Yeah, it's Elliot because here's the deal. I know I'm not the poisoner, and even if George is the poisoner, I'm pretty sure now it's not Grow. And my information pointing at Grow was from Elliot. So yeah. Elliot's even.
So it's basically Elliot. Do you wish to nominate George?
I don't think there's any point. I'm not going to drag things out.
Okay, I won't even do the countdown. Elliot has been killed. Elliot, how would you like to die?
A pillar of flames coming up from the ground.
A pillar of flames?
Pillar.
A pillar of flames comes up from the ground and pulls him back down to where he belongs, back down to hell with all the other imps.
Nice, Jamie.
Congratulations, good team. You have won.
Ross,
George, were you the poisoner?
No.
No, I didn't think you were.
Yeah, one thing you were wrong on, no poisoner.
I will mute you all and share my screen. Share the screen. Okay, share. So let's change that to the other side. So Grow was the chef. She got a 0 on night 0. Elliot was the Scarlet Woman, which is why he was so keen on killing Jamie and successfully did it and got passed over to him. Trey was the mayor. Jamie was the imp. Ross was the monk who tried to protect himself first night until we realized that he couldn't, and then he died. Sorry, second night. Tried to protect himself, couldn't protect himself, so chose to protect Dugan, but Ross was killed the second night. George was a Raven Keeper. I don't know if he ever came out to anyone. It probably sounds like he came out to Trey, but I don't think anyone else. But he wasn't killed, so he didn't get to use his role. Dugan was the Undertaker, who I feel really bad for. First night he didn't get to check because nobody was killed. Second night he was killed. And there we go. That is the game.
Nice.
Good job.
I wonder why Elliot didn't.
Told you I wasn't evil. I really tried to make it sound like you told me something really important,
trusted
George,
you.
so that you would die.
I feel bad, Duke. Like if I knew you were the Undertaker and that was going to happen, I would have died for you, so you could have had your role checked or something.
Yeah. Elliot was talking to me, and there was an awful lot of hesitation when I'm asking roles and who he picked and that kind of stuff. I'm like, he's usually more together than this. It was what I was thinking.
Yeah, I noticed when Elliot starts like tripping on his words or whatever, he's a bad role. And it's like, as soon as his defense happened, I was like, oh, he's dead.
Well, when
he did really,
all
really
the
well
information
up
that I
until
got
that last
pointing
day.
at Grow was from Elliot. And I even was vaguely saying, hey, Elliot, you could kind of jump in at any point in time and back up my information. And you never did. And I was like, well, I'm going to now, because I'm not going to out the fortune teller. That's the best role of the game. And so when you weren't even like,
Yeah.
And Gro gave such a good, compelling defense that I was like,
Sure.
okay, so who is it? I really, and I will tell you, the conversation I had with George, and he can vouch for me as well. There was no way that I thought that he was the poisoner.
See, Trey, here's
Yeah.
here's my
Yeah.
read on you. I'm thinking he's either talking really fast and a lot because he's evil, or he's talking really fast and a lot because he's good. And I couldn't tell which one it was. I couldn't
And
tell
I'm,
which
and
one it
I'm
was.
trying to stay awake.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's not really a
No,
tell.
I wanted to figure-
I've got to find your actual tell because that's not it.